So today is our first day logging in to our publisher's website. Now, our publisher, the name of the company is called Walsworth, and they have a special website that we can go to, and you can log into it, and you can work on your page from anywhere, as long as you have the internet. So, hey girls, I can hear you all the way up here. So today is our first day to do that, and I will post the link on Google Classroom to get there. You don't need to memorize it or write it down. I have to find Walsworth. There it is. Okay, sweet. So, number one, you gotta be patient today. Oh my gosh, the internet has sucked the past few days. We're just gonna log in. You guys are it's gonna be your first day using our software called InDesign, which is what we use to lay out our book, right? So, what I have to show you is this. In our photo database, and I've been trying to hammer this home, you'll have the information already right here. So if I go to 2025, 2026 information, you will see a new Google Sheet called Stratus Logins. Okay? This will have everybody in the class, their username, and their password already listed out. Okay? So, you'll just need to go. You'll need to put in your username and password. You hit login. Oh, I think I actually put in last year's password. Here, let me put in this year's. See, even I need some help. Now, everybody's password is different. Just like when you log in with your school email, the district can see what you're doing. It's really secure that way. We know exactly who worked on what page, all that kind of stuff. But this is it. So this desktop that I'm looking at is different than mine. Mine is a Mac. This is a PC. And I literally just connected to a computer in probably Silicon Valley, like hundreds of miles away. So again, as long as you have internet at home, you have the ability to work on your pages remotely. You don't need to be on my computers. All of the files are on this system right here. So everything is accessible as long as you have an internet browser and connection. Does that make sense? Yeah? All right, so I'm in here. Now, our publishing software is called Adobe InDesign, and we can see there's a shortcut for right there. There's a shortcut for, it's called, let's see, WC, what does that say? Can somebody read it? I'm too far away. Right here. Somebody read it. Tomas, you're right in front of it, dude.
WPCYB.
Yeah. So this is where we store all of our deadlines, all of our files, our pictures that we're going to use for publication. You can see D1, D2, D3, all that stuff. That's deadline 1, deadline 2, deadline 3. We have another link for Photoshop. So you can log in using their version of Photoshop, and you can edit your pictures over the internet, like in their system. So it's all really cool. Now the last thing is you'll see log off. And this is really important. If you don't log off, you'll lock up your account for a long time, for like a half an hour, because their system will still think you're connected on your other computer, right? So please do not close your browser window before you hit log off, okay? And that's the very first thing I want you to write down in big, bold letters, all right? So you're gonna log into Stratus, that's S-T-R-A-T-U-S. Log into Stratus using the link on our Google Classroom page. I'll post it there. And in big, bold, capital letters, I want you to write down, do not close browser window without logging off first. Always, always, always remember to log off. So, do not close browser window before you log off. Really important that you log off first, okay? Now, the next thing I want you to write down is, WPCYB. WPCYB. I want you to write down that this is where our deadlines and pages and pictures are stored. Deadlines, pages, pictures are all stored in that folder. Again, we have folders called D1, D2, D3, all the way down to D8. There are some schools that have 8 deadlines. That's so weird. I can't even think about that. We have 5. And that lasts us the entire year, right? There's all these other folders in here. There it is, right? I'm going to click on D8. For today's assignment, we're going to be working in the 8th deadline. We don't have an 8th deadline. They're fake pages. They'll never be printed. That's where I just stored the pages that you'll do today, okay? So, everybody write down your assignment today is in deadline 8. Now back on the Stratus login page where we have the usernames and the passwords, we also have bio page D8, a column for bio pages, and it tells you which page you are responsible for working on today. Remember the other day on Wednesday you interviewed another person. Today you're going to interview one other person, so you'll have a total of 2 interviews, 2 people in class, and you're going to start to design pages about those 2 people. So you already did one interview. Today you're going to do your next one. Let's just say that I'm going to open up a page, right? I looked at the spreadsheet and I figured, I'm on page 4. What is this? 460 something? Yeah, 60 something? All right. Yeah. All right. So I go inside that folder and there's this file. Only open your file, okay? It will not let you work on a page while somebody else is working on the same file, right? So I'm going to open up this file. I'm going to double click it. I'm going to open it up in InDesign. So in your notes, I want you to write down, find your page and open the file by double clicking it. Find your page and open the file by double clicking it. Now imagine this is a double page spread. We have a page on our left. We have this right here, the gutter, and then we have our right page. So we have 2 pages to work on. In InDesign, our picture boxes will be a green color. So you can see that there is a very large green picture box right here. Okay? And there is smaller picture boxes that line the left and line the right sides. Okay? So, in your notes, I want you to write down, picture boxes are green. Now, InDesign looks a whole lot like Photoshop. It's because Adobe makes both programs. So they know that designers are going to be using each one. So our toolbar is going to be on the left side, just like in Photoshop. And we have our settings over on the right side. I'm going to get my magnifying glass, this little zoom tool. It works exactly the same way as it did in Photoshop. I can click to zoom in, and it'll zoom in on our story. Now, this is a story written about an old student that was in yearbook years ago, and I liked it, so I just kept it on the template. You're going to change this text to be your story that you write about your student, right? Remember, you're going to interview another one, so you'll have a total of 2 people that you're writing about, okay? Now, our zoom tool, by default, will zoom in. If we want to zoom out, does anybody, any of my returners, remember what key on the keyboard we use to zoom out?
Option.
Yeah, Option. So if I hold down the Option key on my keyboard and I click, now every time I click, while that Option key is held, I zoom out. I'll write that down in your notes, okay? So the zoom tool, to zoom out, hold Option key and click. Because today what you guys are going to do is you're going to fill in your stories right here. Okay? Again, we're going to interview and then we're going to write in our pages. When I'm done, I'm going to go up here. I'm going to click Save. I haven't changed anything, so there's nothing I need to save. But if I had changed something, I would be saving right now. Okay? And then when I'm done, I can go up to the top right, just like on any other Windows machine, and I can close that program. Now, the other thing that I wanted to show you guys about this template, remember, what color are our photo boxes?
Green.
Green. We need a picture to go right here about our person. How do you think we're going to get those pictures?
Pick 'em.
Yeah. So, you remember who you talked to the other day. Today and on Monday, you're going to be pulling people outside really quick. Remember that we have those diffusers. You might need somebody to hold the diffuser above their head to get the nice lighting. You're going to get a photo. Now, when we think about our photos, let me just pull up a random picture from the other day. Okay, this is just the first one. Oh, yep. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Now. Okay. Now, I took it away. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. All right. Now, would that picture be good for this space right here?
No.
Why?
It'd be like purple face.
Yeah, it'd be way a bit. No, you have a great Tasha. It'd be awesome, right? But maybe not that one. Okay. So when you take your dominant photos, I want you to think about the space that you have available. And I want you to try and get not like straight up huge face pictures, but maybe pictures that have some area that will be good, just to like some negative space over here, right? And we can put the story right over there. Think about that kind of stuff when you're taking your portraits. Yes?
What if the person that you talked to isn't here today?
Remember, we're going to be working on this today and on Monday. They're probably going to be here on Monday, okay? So today, me and the editors, the returners, are going to help you, all the new people, with logging into Stratus for the first time, opening up the right page, and then when you're there, you can use this black arrow in the toolbar, and I can zoom in. I'm going to use the black arrow, and I can double click on this entire story, and I can start typing, my own. Okay? So you can replace what is there. And again, the returners will be helping you guys out. They're going to be working on their own. Today, you're also going to be picking one other person in the class to interview because you only had one the other day. Okay? Do you guys remember our sheet, the questions? It's all here, right? In the 2025, 2026 information, it'll tell you all about interviewing, give you pointers, all that kind of stuff. All right? I've been talking forever, so I'm going to stop talking. Any questions? All right, let's get to it.